Discover the hidden gems and pristine waters of Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Conveniently located throughout Tennessee, there's a signature lake near you, covering all regions of the volunteer state, all endorsed by the legendary Bill Dance himself. Whether it's a weekend getaway or an extended vacation, create timeless memories at Tennessee's Bill Dance signature lakes. Plan your trip today.
Hey everybody, it's Steve Owens, Tournament Director with the Tennessee Bass Nation Kayak Series. Just going to get on here today and do a little bit of a recap of what you all did on Dale Hollow this past weekend. We had 86 anglers show up from all over the country, to be honest with you. We had anglers from Kentucky, Alabama, obviously Tennessee. We had some from Georgia, Virginia, Maryland with some of the college anglers. We had people driving down from Ohio, Indiana. So we're super happy and blessed to have your all support and trust in the tournament series. So I want to thank Sassy Dan. He's the co-TD in this tournament series. He handled awards on Saturday in Byrdstown, Tennessee. We appreciate Byrdstown, Pickett County Chamber of Commerce for bringing us up there again. As many of you know, we go there every year. And this is year number 5 or 6 in a row. Plus, we've had a Bassmaster Kayak Series up there that was one of our top attended events on the national level of all time. So we appreciate you all doing that. Your anglers up there, like I mentioned, we had 86 inches. This year, we're once again able to bring back the Bill Dance Signature Lake Initiative with Tennessee Vacation, along with the Giant Bass Open Series. And so don't forget, head over to Fishing Chaos and look. There's the Giant Bass Open National Series. And what that is it's an online tournament. It's $45 or $48, and that enters you from now until the end of it, which is in sometime in 2026. So so what happens there, sorry, I just got a message that was pretty funny. So what happens there is you upload a lunker fish to the southeast area, which is where we're at, and that excludes Florida. So it's just like Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, I believe Georgia, Kentucky. But anyway, you enter into that, and then there's monthly prizes. But the main goal of that series is to make it to the championship next season on a Tennessee Bass, a Bill Dance Signature Lake to be named later. And what you get there is an entry fee free tournament to be able to win some money. So details of that are on that website, and you can find that on our Facebook page and actually the Tennessee Bass Nation Kayak Series website as well. So they're the ones that put up the $100 per hour for you all to get on these Bill Dance Signature Lakes. So if you would, obviously our Tennessee Bass Nation Series, we're committed with Tourney X, but the Giant Bass Open Series needed a few things that their platform offered right now for them to be able to make theirs work over there. And so it runs really good, really smooth. It's a good app. Again, we're sponsored by and committed with Tourney X, but there's the Fish Chaos app runs well too. So head over there and look that up, because the more of you all that support that side of the Giant Bass Open series, the longer we can continue to offer you guys that $100, which is $800 per tournament. That's a pretty big deal when it comes to sponsorship stuff. It's hard to get that kind of stuff on any level. And especially here in the kayak world, we have to value those relationships. And you all do a great job with committing to our sponsors and spending your money with them. So head over there and look at that series. And if you would, please sign up. It's again, with it being an online, you don't have to fish. You don't have to be in a Tennessee Bass Nation event at the time to fish and upload your fish there. So you can do it anytime that you need to, just like all your other traditional ones. So want to get into the tournament specific. You know what? I'm trying to get these pulled up here. I was having a little bit of trouble getting my Dropbox pulled up earlier. So yeah, let me see if I can, let me try to see if I can share another one here. Yep, there we go. There's Paul Averill. That's our Sniper Marine big bass of this event overall. Once again, they're back as our big bass sponsor for every event. Paul took home $430 with a 21 and a quarter inch largemouth. Um, I got to just message him a little bit um, about his week and everything. Um, all right, there we go. Going to get back over here to the prize wheel. So what we're going to do here, as I fumble through these pictures and things, so it's new to me to get all this kind of stuff up there. So let me see if I can do another screen share here. Yeah, it's going to be hard for us to do that. So I'm not going to get into trying to show you all um, every. Let me. There we go. I will be able to do it now. So, as you see here, we got Jim Ware. Jim Ware, he's got a 20-inch smallmouth that he got to upload during that. And then Paul, he was also one to be able to um, get $100 an hour there with that same fish. So that one fish got him $530. Scroll through here. Adam Reiser actually won 3 hours of this. So Adam took home over 2 grand for first place, and then took home another $300 of free money. There's another one of his. There's a 19 and 3/4. So it goes to show. I mean, here's a 19 and a quarter from Jordan Lovejoy. Um, so it goes to show that you don't have to catch a 24-inch bass to win $100 in these tournaments. So I believe last year we actually had on Kentucky Lake a couple of 17-inch fish take home $100. So you can't beat that right there, especially free house money. So try to sign up over here, the Bill Dance Signature Lakes Giant Bass Open over on their website. It'll have all the information you're going to need. It has the payout scale for later in the year when that championship comes, as well as what's going on during the week. So message with Bill Jenkins. He caught this 19 and 3/4 on a frog on Del Hollow, which is super cool. Just goes to show that you don't have to scope to win $100. So Ron Butler Jr. got a 20-inch. God, look at that. These fish are just beautiful up there. Joshua Sharp, a 20-inch largemouth. These are just the frames for my R file. So usually when you've got a co-host, they can do the fill-in while you go through and try to do all this stuff. So so what I'm going to do here is we're going to get into the prizes in just a moment. So just to already gave the hourly big bass people their love. So we had each event this season. There's 10 anglers with no roll downs that make the championship later on in the season. Still working on that lake. The date's already been published. It's going to be the first weekend of August, but we're working on a lake. Knoxville wants us to come back. We're going to work through that with them. And then see where we're at on everything else. But those qualifiers this year, 10th place, we had a tie with 90 and 3/4 inches. Kyler Branham edged out Marcus Grubbs, which we have no doubt Marcus Grubbs will end up making the championship. He's one of the top anglers in the state, from Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, fishes it all. So 9th place with 91 inches was Paul Averill. 8th place was Chris Franklin with 91 and 3/4. 7th place was Jay Wallen with 92 and a half. Ahead of him by 1 inch was Alabama's Eric Dudash in sixth with 93.5 inches. In fifth place, Thompson Berry, who's always up there in the top on Kentucky Lake and Dale Hollow. 93 and 3/4 was Thompson Berry. In fourth place with 94 and a quarter inches was Jordan Lovejoy. In third place, Tennessee's Jamie Sexton with 94 and 3/4. And then all day long, Jim Ware with 96 inches had it in a chokehold, along with Adam Reiser, who ended up with 99 and a quarter inches. So that's pretty great to have those two beloved figures up there. But you all can swing for the fences at any time. And in this series, it's a national level field full of, let me say this, it's a field full of national level anglers. If you look down through this list, and there's names on here that some people aren't familiar with, who are just as good as the top popular names that you hear throughout the state and the sport of kayak fishing. So appreciate you all doing that. So as you know, we starting out the season, it's really difficult to get prizes in December and January from our sponsors just because of how their books work. So we try to do a good job holding some back from the year before, the seasons before, to get those in your guys' hands. So we weren't able to do that this past weekend. I actually had some with me, but my wife and I came back home Saturday to have to go to a Christmas party, so we weren't able to make it to awards, and I forgot to give them to Daniel. So what we've got 5 packages of 5. Let me hold on, wait a minute. It's six bundles, 2 bait packs of Yamamoto baits, along with some Z-Man. Z-Man is on board with us this year. I have some product from them to give out at most all the tournaments in Tennessee and Georgia, but we're working on a pretty good prize pack to give away at the state championship, or put it in the Angler of the Year pool and try to get those prizes down into the top 5 and not just the top 3. So we got the Carl Black Chevrolet back again, Nashville, with $1,000 for first place Angler of the Year. Second place, we'll have a good prize from Dugout Bait and Tackle. And in third place should be a pair of Hobie Eyewear sunglasses again. We should have your all's cards that will get you a discount on your purchase of Hobie Eyewear pretty soon to hand out at the events. Working with GSM's back on board again this year with some product, some in-hand product, and working on some other people in the past to help us out there. So I'll go ahead and so we also have 2. Let me get them right here so I don't forget to text them to the anglers after they win. We've got 2 $50 Dugout Bait and Tackle gift cards. And so what we did this year, Miss Ansley at Dugout, she actually generated a code for each card. So if we were to forget these, or and typically in the past, you've just gotten a hold of me and I told the guys at the shop that you would be calling them. So now you have your own code to use online. Give it to them over the phone if you're purchasing, something, a larger item over the phone, and you'll be able to get credit for that. So let's go ahead and go through here. Let me get my ink pen to write these results down. 50 and 50. All right. First winner will be Tim Dender. All right. Second person for the Dugout Bait and Tackle $50 gift certificate will be John Pelka. All right, now we're getting into the Yamamoto and Z-Man. We'll just call this the Mike Cheatham Award. This is what you get. We're going to give away 6 Mike Cheatham Awards because he won more soft plastics than anybody last year, probably. So here we go. Oh, Oh, Zachary Wilson. Okay. Got to give this a 5-second count to remove that name, I believe, so we don't have duplicate winners. Oh, Kevin Hacker squeaked in. We got waiting on confirmation. We should have Newport back on board to give you all a motor at the championship, working on a battery company to pair with that. And Native Watercraft's coming back. So we'll get all those details published pretty soon. So as always, we want to give big thanks to Joe Heibenrich for the graphic stuff that he does for us. And Kayak Angler Products for our checks and everything. When they catch is back. Brendan Chavez. He was in the running for one of those hourly big basses, but he was tied, and then he lost the tiebreaker to the next biggest bass. So that's a great thing about Tourney X is it sorts everything by tiebreaker with the next biggest bass. So that's what I like about. I watched that scoreboard all day long, and like at one point, a 20 1/4 was leading, and then somebody caught a 20 1/2 that submitted it later, because these are awarded by time captured, not time submitted. That way, if you're an angler who just chooses to just put your head down and fish and upload your fish at the end of the day, you're not getting penalized because you weren't Johnny on the spot on your phone and getting it uploaded. So, so make certain that you pay attention to that during the day. If you've got people at home, tell them to follow along with that, because it changes all day long. Changes all day long. So. Oh, Jeffrey Clayton got in. Sam Beck. Joe McElroy, last year's winner. There we go. All right, that's the prizes we got. I appreciate you guys tuning into this, and don't forget also to get over to Sniper Marine's website and click on the information. So what it is if you own a Sniper Marine product, you can catch your fish, and there's certain things that you need to do. And even if you don't have big bass of the event, whatever your biggest bass is, if you're the top finisher of the big bass that have been submitted for that Sniper Marine reward, you're going to win some extra money. So make sure you get over there and check that out. And we'll see you guys at the next event. I believe it's on Watts Bar. So we'll continue to give you updates and share everything around, but don't forget our sponsors. We appreciate you all. And we'll catch up with you in just a little bit. Thank y'all, and y'all have a good Christmas.
What matters to you? Commitment, dedication, precision, connection. Catching fish? Good. That matters to us too.